I found myself standing on the shore of Lake Ontario. The lake was 48 degrees that day. I don't know if you can picture immersing yourself in 48 degrees. You're not allowed neoprene. That's a flotation device. You can get greased and it doesn't last long. For the first couple of hours at least, you feel like you have some insulation. So I had just been greased in 10 pounds of wool fat lanolin, which is a unique experience unto itself. And I'm starting to look around for the first time. The men and women swim together. It's unusual in the world of sport. And the Egyptian guys are over here, and they're muscular. And the Argentine guys are over here. They're lankier, but they're hard-bodied too. And boy, I think, man, that first half-mile is going to be a lot of physicality. And the women's world champion at the time, Judith Denij, Dutch Olympic butterflyer, 6'1", 187 pounds. Call me crazy. To me, she looked a little more like a tight end than a swimmer. She came swaggering across the beach with just a couple of minutes to go before race time. Thunderous thighs. I know it's not possible, but I thought the beach trembled slightly as she walked. And she got up to me and took an index finger and jabbed it on the grease on my chest with every syllable. I was so intimidated by her, I just stood there and took it. I had a bruise this big for a month. She said, "I hear you're a very good swimmer. Well, you're not going to beat me." And she went swaggering off. And now I'm going to tell you, the beach trembled when she walked. I screamed out to my coach, "I'm not going in. These people are animals." And the gun went off, and I went swearing in Arabic with all the Egyptians and got my place down in that unforgiving lake. And that was a long, suffering, cold 18 hours and 20 minutes across Lake Ontario. Everybody has a boat. It's your guide. They're navigating you. You're allowed to come close by. You can't ever touch the boat. There's an independent observer on every boat to make sure you don't put on fins or you don't grab on for a ride. And your boat is there not only to give you nourishment, but when you've lost your true grit, they're there to tell you a couple of words that might help you find your soul again. And occasionally I'd be over for my real quick pit stops of grabbing a, electrolyte drink, and I'd see a swimmer who had quit go by in a boat, wrapped in a warm, fleecy blanket. But I didn't quit, and that was the point. I finished third among the 444 that day, and Judith Denij, who finished 10th, announced her retirement the next day. So, you don't want to kick someone out of the sport altogether, but it is an empowering feeling.